time. Today, I'd like to bring you on a journey of memories and how we can use this to elevate our sensory experiences. We all have flavors that we love. Sometimes a taste brings us back in time and we feel overwhelmed by a joyful emotion. This is called a Proust Madeleine. Today's menu is all about celebrating those memories that trigger emotion. And together today, build new Proust Madeleine through memorable coffee cocktails. I will start. In front of you, you have a menu for your reference. You can keep it afterwards. And I will start by bringing an e-brick for your hot signature drink. But don't worry, I will let you know everything about it later on. So now, moving on to my first Proust Madeleine. It is an iconic, washed Panama geisha. A cup souvenir that is pure, elegant, and long-lasting. Excuse me. So today, as a foundation of this memory, I will use this coffee in espresso with 18 grams in for 48 grams out in around 30 seconds. Now, I want for you to have the best experience and to have this beautiful joy. So we need to tailor-made it to your memory of a washed Panama geisha. So let's build it together. First, a washed Panama geisha is buttery, right? So to represent that, I did a fat washed enzyme Madeleine syrup. To make this innovative process, I used 1 part enzyme with 10 parts Madeleine, and I let it sit for 3 hours at 60 degrees Celsius. Then I added 2 parts vodka, froze it and filter it. And this, I obtained a fat-free golden liquid with buttery notes. I am adding 20 ml in total. Now, a washed Panama geisha is bright and long-lasting, right? So to represent that, I am adding 10 ml, 20 ml of a French potato vodka. This will highlight the citrus notes of my coffee and preserve its long-lasting aftertaste. Now, geisha's most striking character, it's probably its fruitiness, right? So to support that, I did a warm infused vodka by macerating in 4 parts of vodka, 2 parts dried physalis, and 1 part oolong tea for 30 minutes at 60 degrees Celsius. This will bring complexity to my drink and a new flavor of apricot. Now, I am adding 3 dashes of a chamomile tincture. This will elevate the floral character of the drink, reminding you of the geisha varietal and creating a new note of dried jasmine. And I made it by macerating chamomile in vodka for 6 days at 6 degrees Celsius, ratio 1 for 100. Now, to induce even more the purity of this drink, I chose a minimalist glass with fine edges to preserve the transparency and a perfect tactile sensation. And I did as a garnish some dried physalis powder. This will bring beauty and it will highlight the fruitiness of my coffee when you are drinking it. I'm going to stir this drink for 15 seconds in order to have a little dilution for you to have a dense, silky mouthfeel. Gonna add my coffee. Still didn't go. There it is, almost there. So, for the taste descriptor, you will find notes of black tea and citrus from my coffee, as well as dried jasmine and a hint of apricot. we are. Just gonna add my ice, and we're good. Perfect. There we are. Right. So you can now enjoy our bright washed geisha madeleine. Please enjoy. All right, moving on to the hot stage, and you can flip your menu if you want. So let's go for my second plus madeleine. It is a natural, anaerobic, natural geisha. So from Pinka Deborah. So Jamison took his geisha variety and elevated through fermentation. So I got inspired, and I did the same by macerating 1 part coffee, 1 part hibiscus, with 4 parts coffee and 4 parts sugar in an oleosaccharum. 96 hours, just like Jamison's coffee. This, I am adding 10 ml. It will be a foundation of sweetness, and it will create a new note of cherry. Now, as a main spirit, I am adding 15 ml of my Faronville French vodka. This will highlight the pleasant alcohol perception in your final drink, and turn the cherry note found previously into a new note of boozy cherry. Now, as a bridging ingredient, I am adding 10 ml of a vermouth from Freimeister Collective in Germany. And I chose it as it reminds me the winey-like flavors that I love in anaerobic coffee. It will bring a refreshing touch, balancing the sweetness of this drink. Now I'm gonna add my filtered coffee. 17 grams of coffee for 150 grams of water. And Ibrick, with its very fine grind size, allows me to have a very dense extraction, making it highly fitted for any coffee cocktail. Thank you very much. Now, in both of my courses, the coffee can be added upon customer's order, making it highly fitted for a high-end immersive cocktail bar. Speaking of the fire, I will add 10 ml of a black cane variety rum from Belize. Now the fire will remove part of the alcohol and unleash a beautiful tropical flavor. It will be a hint of pineapple. Now I'm going to stir this drink and serve it to you in a coupé style glass for the last volatile to rise. So you will have an alcohol forward drink, strong, yet you will not have the burn of the alcohol. And please wait for my final time before tasting it. The temperature of the drink will be around 50 degrees Celsius. And at this temperature, you'll find the perfect balance between a medium-high sweetness, somehow refreshing aftertaste, and highlighted cherry notes. Perfect. Now, as a last touch, I am about to add a spoon of unflavored whipped cream, seasoned with 5 dashes of raspberry eau de vie from Capreolus Distillery in England. This will highlight the raspberry flavor of my coffee, and together with the other ingredient, it will bring you a creamy mouthfeel. So please, for the taste instruction, I would like you to have the first sip, then have the cream in your mouth, then have the second sip with the cream still in your mouth. For the taste descriptor, you'll find notes of cherry and raspberry, chocolate liqueur, and a hint of cooked pineapple. Second sip, it will be a dark forest cake. Thank you very much and enjoy. Time.
That was competitor number 21 representing France.